Hi, my name is Farid Yunus. I'm the Group CEO here at redONE. I sort of oversee redONE Malaysia, redONE Singapore, redONE Thailand. We also have our own call center called redContact, and redONE Digital, which does our non-telco services. So yeah, I look at the big picture. Well, actually, this is my second tour. In 2012, I was seconded by Celcom as CEO here. And in those days, we were quite innovative in having the cheapest postpaid, RM8 a month in the market. To this day, we are still the cheapest postpaid. In 2014, we were the first telco to introduce paperless registration. You have to remember, this was 9 years ago. So we were innovative. So that was quite groundbreaking. At redONE, we rely very much more on our network of dealers. So we have something like 5,000 active agents who sell directly to friends, family. All you needed is a smartphone, a smart card reader, and you can be my agent and sign up customer anywhere. Well, I don't think I ever said that I want redONE to be in the big four. They have their own network infrastructure. And so things like 5G, it's prioritized for their customers. So I buy capacity from Celcom. And so we will always be tier 2 in a way, because we are dependent upon Celcom for our network access. But we're not greedy. The average now is 1.5 lines per person. So there's probably 45 million SIM cards out there today. If I get 10%, that's 4.5 million subs, which is 3 times my current base. Puas hati. I think it all started many years ago actually, when we first sponsored Kelantan football. And we saw our sales in Kelantan grow 80% every year. For 3 years, we sponsored Kelantan. And now if you go to Kota Baru until today, left, right, you will see redONE shop. All these football sponsorships is for a very fixed ROI. Like Sabah is our weakest state in terms of redONE presence. And that's why now we sponsor Sabah Football Club. PDRM, people ask, why do you sponsor PDRM Football Club, also playing in the Super League? It's because they have 120,000 anggota. You add in the families, you're looking at 500,000 addressable market. We've already had 15,000 policemen sign up to our postpaid line. And I give them a free jersey. So that one we got ROI already from PDRM. Immigration Football Club in M3 League, also we sponsor. Again, ROI. Every foreign worker that comes in, they have to use redONE prepaid. So there's always a commercial angle to this. We also do a lot of CSR where there's zero ROI. For example, badminton. We sponsored the Purple League together with Seng Heng. We sponsor individual players. Even Sonia Chia to go to the Olympics, redONE. Squash, our #1 female, Siva Sanggari, is funded by redONE together with CIMB. And everything from rugby, schoolboy rugby, to fencing individuals, to athletics. People ask me, why do you spend money like this? Because someone has to. The government keeps cutting the funding for sports, and then we expect our athletes to go and get gold medal at Asian Games and SEA Games. It's not going to happen. It takes money. Because those who are not covered by BAM, they get dropped. And how do you find the 15,000, 20,000 ringgit you need to go and play in the Poland Open, France Open? And so they come to us. And we feel obliged to help, because if we don't, no one else will. By chance, I was with YB Hanayo, our sports minister now. And I think other corporate leaders have voiced the same thing to her, which is companies need more incentives to do sponsorship. We have a foundation, Yayasan redONE. So Yayasan redONE, the main task is to collect funds for primary schools throughout Malaysia. But initially in our charter, we also had sports in there. And we were told to remove sports from our foundation. You could not cover that, which I think is ridiculous. Demi pembangunan negara dan sukan di negara ini. If the government won't pay for it, let the corporations pay for it, but give us some incentive to do so. Yeah. Well, we want to be, like us, the biggest mobile service provider in ASEAN, and maybe listed on Bursa by then. To maintain revenue growth in particular, you need to diversify. So we began our diversification in 2 ways. One is of products, the second is of geography. So that's why we branched out into other countries. Because Malaysia, we've sort of reached a plateau. I think if you look at all the telcos, their revenue and profits are either flat or declining. And that's just the reality of the matter. Which is why we go into less developed markets so that we still capture the upward curve in those countries. So in the past, we were a budget postpaid provider, and that's how we managed to grow to 1.2 million subscribers by having very affordable postpaid plans. But now all the others also have brought down their prices and introduced plans that compete with ours. So the challenge moving forward is how to differentiate your offering. And this is why we're looking at other non-telco services that we can add on, upsell, bundle together and add value to our customers. And when I say non-telco services, we diversified into reselling a lot of things, from PA, health insurance, life insurance, credit cards, and even microfinancing. So we have a money lending license. At the moment, we only lend to our dealers, and we've lent out, I think, close to 25 million ringgit to our dealers. But now we received an online money lending license, and once we get the approval on our system, we will be offering up to 10,000 ringgit to our customers. Many other MVNOs like us have tried to branch out into other countries, but none have been successful. So redONE is the only Malaysian telco that is present in 3 ASEAN countries. And our vision is to have a single SIM card for all of ASEAN. We already have that in Singapore, where we have Roam Like Home. So if you buy, say, 20 gig redONE Singapore data, you can use that in Malaysia with no roaming charges. So moving forward, we plan to launch redONE Vietnam, redONE Cambodia, etc., etc.